Get this bad boy going. Wow, what a treat. You can hear the audio right off the bat. That's exciting. We're going to be playing this for about 45 minutes to an hour. We are a go for It's Ready to Be in Sleep Masa with Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2. It looks like we're going to be working on the rest of my missions, however long or however little that takes. And then if there's time, if everyone's feeling good, then we'll swap into operations in Space Marines 2. But for now, we're going to do some trucking. Full disclosure, I had to start over. So after the last Star Trucker stream ended, it occurred to me that I was in an unwinnable position because of the $5,400 in debt that I was put from abandoning a just-in-time job because they wanted me to wait fucking a literal real life hour. And I was like, fuck that. And I put the trailer down, and then they find me when I change sectors, and that money was what I needed in order to pay for air filters that I needed to not fucking asphyxiate in my own fucking truck. Okay, so we're here now. All right. We're here now. I picked relatively the same choices that I did before. The only difference is, after starting over, is that I grabbed a bunch of batteries. There's no way to cheat in this game, okay? There's no, like, cheat console or anything like that. I feel like the game is so much louder than it is normally. Is it loud for you? I feel like the THX surround sound turned on for you. We'll lower it a couple of inches. That's not at all how much of a difference that was. But I got my UCC box, my batteries, a couple of spare air filters. Basically spent all of my money on that. And we have one air filter in every compartment, which apparently, and I actually spent the time to look up to make sure that this is how this worked. Apparently, air filters in this game, I don't know if they're supposed to be tuned to be realistic or not, but they have like a degradation system so that if the air filters, my thing is freaking out, my program is freaking out, I might have to restart it. Give me a second. Just give me a fucking second, okay? I have to make this shit talk with my program. Just pretend like nothing's happening. Just give me a moment. I know my mouth isn't moving. It did not like me swapping back to live from OBS. It did not like that at all. Calibrating. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, all right, we're back. Anyway, so the only difference is that I'm actually like well stocked and I made no mistakes up until this point. Apparently the air filters have like a degradation system, so if the air filters get to about get to 92%, they actually have like 50% life left. Once they hit the 50% mark, they actually have 10%, like the efficiency mark, they actually have 10% life left. Because once they hit 50% efficiency, they start rapidly losing the ability to provide the amount of oxygen and like, dude, I don't fucking understand space terms. Air, they make air good, okay? And then once they hit 50%, they no longer make air good. All right? That's it. That's all you need to know. Can you explain myself to you? Goddamn. We have $350 to our name. We're pretty good on gas. The game wants us to go to Atlas Prime. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to see if there's any jobs. If there's any jobs that go to Atlas Prime. I doubt it. It's not like a very long trip. There could be something that's like $1,000. You know? There could be a thing that's like $1,000. Those things do happen. It's not as rare as you imagine.
With laid back listening, relax.
Welcome back, everyone. Everyone that stayed, I really, really appreciate your patience. Ellie pooped. She pooped real good. She was a happy little camper. Pooped almost instantly. I didn't even have to like pick her up and like squeeze her, so it comes out like chocolate soft serve. Not that I normally do that, but you know, I'm sure that it's an option if I tried. Thank you for being here, Kunmiru. I'm a pumpkin spice bitch. Me too, a little bit, although it's like an acquired taste thing for me. I just spat out a little bit of ginger slice. But fuck me up all day long with anything peppermint mocha. Truly anything. I will debase myself for peppermint mocha creamer if I know that you have some. I already checked if there was supplies here, so we don't need to worry about that. I'm fucking goated with this fucking Star Truckin simulator, by the way, man. I know exactly how I need to throw this thing around. How to throw it back, as the cool kids say in their street vernacular, to get to where I need to go and do what I need to do. Like this, I just swing my ass end up a little bit. I might need to do it a scooch. I might need to back up a scooch. Just a scooch, though. I would like to go backwards, please, so if you don't mind. And then just like that, we just keep on backing up. We just keep on backing it up now. And keep on backing it up now. And then we swing this bad boy down a little bit. It's gonna tell me that I'm not aligned, but it's fucking lying. Can you fucking Madlock me, please? I think it's a cozy feeling for me. I love the feel of fallen autumn, and pumpkin spice just hits that for me. Do we have anything for Medusa? We do have something for Medusa 6, and they fucking suck. They fucking suck hard. But you know, I'm gonna be heading that way anyway for like quests or some shit. No, we're at Medusa 6. We need to go to Atlas Prime. Do I have anything for Atlas? Atlas Prime? All my homies? No, nothing for Atlas Prime. I literally wasted my time and chat's time. All right. I'm fucking sick. Get me out. Get me out then, dude. You know what? This might seem cheap, but it's also faster. I'm just going to reload. I'm going to reload, and then we're just going to, because it's going to put us closer to the gate. I'm not cheating, okay? I'm just not wasting time. I'm not cheating, all right? Time is a flat circle. Everything that's happened before will happen again. A la Battlestar Galactica, which I'm still semi sort of watching. Reported, fuck off. You know, ever since you learned the report function, you've been acting different. You've been acting real different, Fran. Okay. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I didn't want to be the one to bring attention to it like this, especially in a public setting. Cheat. Shut up. Everyone, shut up. Cox space gun. Just fucking relax and enjoy. And enjoy the tunes. My dad is John Twitch. So you have docking action again? Hell yeah. Like I said, I did start over because I put myself in an unwinnable position where I could neither find nor afford any of the air filters that I found. And then I just asphyxiated, which, if you're not familiar, if you asphyxiate in Star Trekker, they just like real life, they charge you into debt. How's the by the way, some of you may not know that this is a function in Star Trekker because I found this out after playing this for like 10 hours. It tells you can't see it because I'm fucking blocking it. At the bottom left, when you zoom, the game might not tell you why you need to zoom or why you would want to consider zooming. Okay? This is why. When you zoom in, it tells you all the different things that they offer. Whereas before, I was just guessing and hoping that there was repair stations when I needed them in different sectors. I was trying to commit to memory like a fool if there was gonna be gas in like fucking Three Kings or not. All right? That's horrible. Tell me that this is a function. Tell me that why I would want to zoom in. Or better yet, If I'm on this screen, just give me fucking little baby icons of this. I should not need to zoom in to see really important information. Okay, that sucks. That's not okay. That's not okay. All right. I shouldn't need to drill down in order to tell if I'm gonna have a lifeline or not. That's stinky. That's stinky poo-poo. I should follow the rules of the... Holy shit. Am I gonna slam into this? No, I'm goated. Okay. I'm good at video games. Everybody should know this. You're talking to my boyfriend. Oh, wrong. You talk to him like that again. You don't want to know how. Am I funny to you? Am I funny like a clown? Am I just here to entertain you? If you use 68 while docking, you will end up on the news. Okay, I'm done. No, they just put me in like a... Actually, I woke up in like the Audio Essentials store. And they were like, by the way, like EMTs dragged you here. That'll be $7,000. And then I realized that I just could never recover. Star Trekker apparently gets easier as you go along and you start being able to take more lucrative contracts. The game, despite its appearance, is brutal. It has like, it's not a roguelike, but it has roguelike difficulties. It's a Star Trekker. it's the Dark Souls of logistics trucking simulators in space. I would like to have it be known that I'm like the first person that came up with that particular assembly of terms. We have 45 minutes or less then in order to go over a lot of news. There's a lot of things happening in the Stoic streaming space. Okay, are you ready? The first one, you're already familiar. We're sponsored by HelloFresh. If you live anywhere in the world, as opposed to just in the US, which is typically like the barrier to entry, you can order HelloFresh. So if you've ever wanted to make a truly significant impact on my channel for around $22 and get food out of it, exclamation point HelloFresh, or in my About Me section, or being spammed by my bot, use my link or my promo code and order food using a new account. If you use a new account, that's when the sponsorship hits. You can absolutely cancel after the first box ships if you don't care about it or if it's not your thing. All they care about is that it's a new order from a new account, and that's it. And then you help my channel a truly staggeringly large amount. Where did you want me to go? I'm sorry, I was not listening at all. I think that this is like when we did this last time, I wasn't even fucking paid for this. Which is fucking, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I wasn't even paid for this last time. Atlas Prime has... Do I even have chemicals to give you? I have crafting supplies. Cosmos Cash and Carry. I don't even have any money to buy anything. So I'm just doing this pro bono just to progress this tree. Where's the cargo? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Tell you what, we might be able to get away with being in a little bit of debt. I think the cap before they start yelling at you to repay it is like under $5,000. So if you really think about it, I have $5,000 to spend. It just acts like I don't, which is like one of the most American things to come out of my mouth recently. Gonna back this bad boy up. Gonna back up in the hill. Is this not the port? Oh my fucking god.
Appearance is down 5%.
Just let me walk. True, Lamal, I'll show you crazy. Probably the most stoic thing to come off the top of my head is that I have made peace with numbers. Okay. I've made peace with numbers as a streamer. Whenever you are like a public figure or you're doing something that relies on other people noticing it in order to do conventionally well, it's easy to be extremely hard on yourself when you feel like numbers are not doing good despite your best ability, or despite you feeling like all the pieces are in place, people are going to come and go. People are going to suddenly pay attention. People are going to suddenly stop paying attention. You cannot control the number going up or down. The only thing that you can control is doing your best to put out a high quality version of whatever it is that you're trying to put out. Okay? The people that matter, the people that are going to stick around, are going to be the types of people that you would want as your real life friends. All right? It doesn't really matter if like 200 plus people randomly start paying attention to you if they're the type of people that you wouldn't want to hang out with anyway. Okay? And if you start changing your behavior, like changing who you are as a person to try to suit the type of people who would not like give you the time of day anyway, based off of the qualities that make you unique, those types of people are not worth giving control of your brain over to. That's it. That's the say something stoic. Do I want anything from here? What was down? Pharmaceuticals and food. Oh, pharmaceuticals could be good. I'll buy this. Office supplies, no. If it's not like at least 13% or whatever my arbitrary limit is, then I don't care. We already have backup air filters, thank God. Electronics, no. I guess it's just this, right? I guess it's just that. Is that really the only thing that counts here? Okay. Fine. Fine then, I guess. We'll just buy an emergency supplies and get up out of our seat. Dude, I'm already fucking hungry again. How many granola bars do I need to eat? I'm getting like shaky. I don't care about numbers. I can't count anyway. Honestly, that's the spirit. Now, there are things that you can do in order to try to make the number go up. But the important thing for you to do psychologically, according to the Stoic things that are being fed to me by the Stoic microchip in my brain that governs everything that I think, say, and do, is that you do not take ownership. Like, you do your best, right, to orchestrate a positive result, but without depending your peace of mind on the result, which is very hard to do. I understand that, but it is possible. As long as your intent is good and you act in good faith to try to improve people's quality of life, people are going to stick around. People can detect on a instinctual level if you're being authentic with them or not. Holy shit, we almost like T-boned that guy. Something that I learned in Star Trekker is that as far as the NPCs are concerned, you do not exist, yet you occupy space. Okay, they will fucking run into you at max speed. They will honk, but they're not going to divert their path, and you will get fined for it. All right, just be wary of that. They do not care that you are there. There's some sort of AoE bubble around them that says if player is in vicinity, honk. Otherwise, run into them. They are a space object. That's it. There's nothing more complicated than that. So it's real life? Yeah, basically. If you try to play chicken with them, you are the chicken, and they are the Chick-fil-A place with the lady behind the counter going, "Any Chick-fil-A sauce? No Chick-fil-A sauce?" It's just that simple. All right, I'm gonna try to actually make it to the road since it's like in a place that makes sense. We've officially made the biggest investment, and by we I mean me, and by we I also mean my credit card. We made the biggest investment to date and probably ever in our streaming project. And I would assume that the next probably year and a half of streams, that's my personal guesstimate, are going to be focused on making the investment whole. Okay. Like, not a small amount of money has been expended this day. And by this day, I mean a couple of days ago. I hopefully in a few months, but you won't see it because I have to do VTuber shit. You know, I mean, I don't have to. I could do whatever. I'm probably gonna do my own personal spin on it. But I'm gonna do a debut. But I need all the materials. I need all the materials, and I won't have the materials, my best guess is, for like another 5 months. I should have what will probably be the craziest model that I've had, or ever will have, for probably at least 2 or 3 years, in about 4 months. All right. Now, why would I invest this much when I just, you know, came off my high horse saying that, you know, only your best intentions matter and yada yada yada, the person says way in the back? I struggled with that also. I hate self-promoing. Okay, let's just get that out there. I hate self-promoing. So much about Stoic philosophy is about doing the right thing without needing to get noticed. All right, without even factoring in whether you are, I'm coming in a little bit hot. About doing the right thing, whether anyone's eyes are on you or not. So it's like Stoics have been like playwrights, and they've been actors, and they've been in extremely public-facing positions before. Like Marcus Aurelius was like a fucking emperor, right, at the height of the Roman Empire. So we're, you know, Stoics are no strangers to being in the biggest fishbowls imaginable, right? With Twitch.tv being like a very tiny baby version of a fishbowl. The police are talking to me right now. The point of me investing this much is because it's been proven to me that people are interested in me, and a combination of me, some mixture of me, and what I am trying to accomplish. Oh my god. It is freaking out because they ran me through like a police checkpoint. I have to get moving before I get rear-ended, because they will run into me. People are interested in some mixture of what I have to say, or me, or stoicism, or all the above. If I keep souping up my streams, then it is increasingly likely that statistically a larger number of people, and thereby a larger number of people that I would want to spend time with, are going to start paying attention to the stream. And then when I do these Say Something Stoics or these Stoicism streams, it means that it's statistically more likely that I'm going to help a larger number of people at the same time, which is the whole point of me doing this shit to begin with anyway. So I invest a lot now in order to have ostensibly a higher chance of making a bigger impact on people in the future, which gives me, not to be crude, a giant wide-on. Gives me a giant wide-on. There's lots of trucks around me. I'm nervous, officially. What is the aim of this one? This one is all about trying to survive the early game and hauling big loads like this one from one place to another, and earning the right to do bigger and more dynamic and fragile and hazardous loads until, I guess, you hit a credit screen. I think that this game ends eventually. The only reason I think that is because at the very end of like this NPC quest chain, it says complete one last job to access the terminus link. That apparently after I go through all these NPCs and unlock their shit, then there's some sort of super last job that happens, but there's probably not like a post game. I think it's one of those games that you just play until you want to stop. It's still lurky, but just click that 8 months is 2/3 of a year, huh? Keep being you. I sloth you as fuck. I sloth you too. Nishimi talks about emergency credit. What the fuck you mean? Oh, it's because I got a toll gate. Okay. I thought it got penalized for fucking job abandonment again. I was like, I didn't do anything. Oh my god. I'm so scared. I'm so scared of these big loads penalizing me because I don't want to wait a real life hour.
We'll have this job wrapped up in no time at all.
It's also, Star Trekker is also like a survival sim almost. Fuck, I know, dude. I know, dude. I know, dude. It has survival sim elements like this screen over here, the power cell status. These power like the different facets of your trucking truck. Like the core A or B is like the truck in general, whereas like if these run down to 0, then your truck just doesn't function. Sorry about it. Gravity is, as the name implies, the gravity of the insides that you feel like you're a human walking around like an environment that makes sense to them. Otherwise, if gravity hit 0, then shit would be fucked and there would be stuff flying around the cabin. And sometimes you have stuff in your cabin that is too big to put into cases, and when stuff makes contact due to being stuck in anti-gravity around the inside of your truck, then it could damage it. It could damage it and lower its value. Or if you have something like UCCs, which are like power regulation boards that are marked as being fragile or shock sensitive, they take a metric fuck ton of damage from like being bounced around inside the cabin. So it's more of like a, you know, like a I want things to be normal type power situation. Oxygen, you're human in this, and humans intake oxygen and output carbon dioxide, so you kind of want that to be powered. Ours is at 22%, so I should probably take a look at that at some point soon. Is my load in this yet? Okay, good. Ooh, I did get paid for this. I don't feel like I got paid for this before. Ranking number 4. You want the big loads? Only the biggest loads are going to satisfy me, Crucian.
Great stuff. Thanks for the delivery, Lucky.
Big load penalizing him.
Time I need something doing on the sly.
You guys need to find God. So I'm going to take care of this oxygen problem. Well, it's not a problem now, but it will be a problem once I start asphyxiating in my cabin again. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Let's go to fucking tour. Is he talking to me? Hang on.
Yeah, Barry, I'm four-wheeler, large car, wiping her feet, just to getting it. We got a northbound Bear Bay going past 52 westbound. You're good to bring it on the back to Granny Lane southbound. Hammer down, wind her up, and let her go. Come on.
Apparently all that shit means something. In trucker terms. What was I trying to tell you? Oh yeah, we need oxygen to breathe. Okay, so the best way that you do that, if it's running down, if the battery is running down, is that you grab a battery. All right, oxygen is important, so I'm going to grab our intermediate power cell, and we're gonna go back up to the oxygen power and listen. What the fuck? Listen to this sound effect. Okay, when you slot this shit in, it's like the sound staging in this, the sound effects are fucking insanely satisfying. I don't know if I don't know if I've ever played a game before where I thought out loud to myself, all the sounds are so soundy and they sound so good. It's ridiculous how good the sounds are.
As a former long-haul trucker, I know what
This is in
folks
fact the
need.
first game that
That's
made
why
me
I
ever
opened
think that.
Cosmos Cash and Carry.
They want me to go to Medusa 6, so we're going to not do that yet.
Locations before your next haul. Cosmos
What's the
Cash
gas like right now?
stock, small prices.
Gas is actually relatively cheap here, so we're going to fuel up. Then we're going to visit Goodman Tower. There's jobs here, yes. Yes, there is a job board. There is apparently shopping, which I don't remember being here. This is my favorite song on the radio, by the way. I do wish that there was more variation, but apparently as part of their Star Trucker roadmap, they're going to add the ability to have your own music or to play online radio, which seems like a trap to DMCA, which seems like a trap to DMCA streamers. But, you know, all streamers have to do is not be stupid, which should be simple, right? Let's slow down a little bit so we get a little bit more control. I never thought I would be into these types of games. Are you telling? I'm in the fucking cube. Just fucking fuel me. Hold. Back me up. Back me up. Back me up. Back me up. And green. Fuel me. Something. I'll give you a big load. Discord movie night is not happening this weekend because Shumi is away. When movie night does happen, because I do owe you one, I forget why, but I do know that we do. It's probably going to be next week. That we'll get everyone together. My best guess is that it's going to be on Sunday, because Sunday is free for both Shumi and I typically. I've already complimented Franny, so I'm going to cross this out. The Stoicism stream is something that I also owe chat. And that's probably also going to happen next week. It'll probably be part of like an extended Saturday stream where we'll play a game and then either begin with or finish it off with random self-help life advice based off of Greco-Roman philosophy. That's 2,000 years old that I've been practicing for about 10 years. Oh yeah, we're going to go long on this one. We're going to go long. Okay, and then slow down. A little bit uppies. Little bit uppies. Flip our bodies around. Too much uppies. Keep flipping me. Keep flipping me. Back up. Go backies. Go backies. Rotate me. Rotate me. I mean, we get auto-rotated when we go into one of these ports. You coming in hot? You better open those fucking doors. There we go. There it is. There it is. Nice and easy now. Nice and easy now. Coming a little bit hot, but that's okay. We're pro truckers. Easy as pie. Also, importantly, there's like I said, there's lots of shit happening. How are we doing here? Energy is up slightly, but that's fine. We do have a battery we can buy. I don't mind being overcharged a little bit. Everybody enjoy the dulcet tones of motorcycles yet again getting pumped through my speakers. There's nothing I can do about that. The food is the only thing that's down at the moment. Let's buy orange juice, I guess. Orange juice, meal packs, just random shit that we can pawn off for a slightly increased amount. Okay, I guess that's it. There was also pharmaceuticals that I picked up that could be worth more now. Fuck this orange juice. Yep. Then let's slot this bad boy back into the battery container. Meal packs go on the shelf right here, right here, right here, right here. Let me put it here. I want to put it in the corner. Okay. Then we shove these 2 tubes of orange juice right next to it. Look at this RP. Look at the RP. Gravity's also going to need to be replaced soon. You know what? We might as well do that now. After I bought shit, which is a little bit displeasing to me that I did that in that order, but that's fine. Drop. Swap out. Hot swap before it loses power. Huh? Then we are off to the races. Actually, I'm gonna do a gamer move. So if you do start playing this game, I recommend you swapping out your power cell with like the shittiest batteries that you have. Because you only go outside of your truck sometimes to do salvage and whatnot. And to repair holes if you run out of something. Oh my god, we might as well replace the core ones too. In that case, just give me the fucking box. Just give me the fucking box. Okay, just like that. Look at how satisfying this is. How satisfying this sounds is what I was gonna say. And then slam this fucker right back into place. Open the lid so it stays in place. Little gamer trick from me to you. And everything, look at that. Look, it's basically everything that matters is green. Okay, I'm in the break room. Don't you fucking threaten me with a good time. Gonna run the RR and be ready. Let me know how the RR is. Let me know if you have a good flow. Kiss me? No. Like I said, cold turkey. Welcome to fucking side, Sumihime. Raiders, watch this. Sumi wants to shout out Sumihime. Shout out to Scott to handle. How was your stream? Sumihime is one of the most powerful, scantily clad tavern wenches this side of the interstellar belt. She's super duper nice. If you're into LootTubers or LootTuber adjacents, I think that it's safe for me to say that because I think that that's like, I don't know if she self-describes as like a LootTuber, but she definitely got the thangs on her. You know what I mean? She definitely got that something, if you know what I'm talking about. We're gonna unhitch. We might check out jobs and then do one last job, which should only take like maybe 5-10 minutes. Unless I just don't know where a fucking job board is. Where the fuck is a job board? It says that there's a job board here. Did they lie to me? I guess it's Tiger Rock Station. Maybe we'll just park at Tiger Rock Station and then rotate out the games. Asumi, lewd, never. I know. I know. She's basically the definition of like a Christian Minecraft server admin. And don't you fucking get it twisted, neither. Or do get it twisted. It was a great time, thanks. You can call me LootTuber. I will remember that. I hope you had a good stream. Ale and Tail Tavern seems really, really fun to me. It's for sure on my radar. I have too many gamesitis, so I don't know when I'll ever get to it. I'm gonna try to wait until like all the mega streamers get it out of their system, and then I'm gonna, you know, get down on the ground and start sucking up all the detritus and effluvium that's left over. But yeah, Sumi is super duper pooper scooper nice, and also has a redeem where you can spank her like 50,000 times, and her stream keeps track. I don't have that. I should have that. Too Scott to Handle is also another extremely talented streamer that does what I can only describe as like performance theater every single time he boots up the stream. His streams are extremely multifaceted and entertaining, and it's really, really hard to keep that mix going stream after stream, but somehow he manages to do it. We're not going to do another job. We're cutting too close. If Sleep is going to be ready, and It's for Any B are going to be ready. Soon. Oh, thank you. I couldn't, thank you, Virtue. I appreciate it. I didn't know which one to wear today. Shout out Virtue, bro. And I just looked at, you know, my colossal like meme trucker hat pile, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling pink today. And Virtue, bro, as the name implies, is another philosophy adjacent streamer. And he's super nice. He's one of the chillest dudes that I've ever met, and that's a, you know, that's a pretty high bar that he's able to meet and exceed on a daily basis. His wife also designed his VTuber model. Is it Vroid? I don't know. It's 3D, looks super cool. Has some of the most inventive redeems that I've ever seen. Also designed by his wife, 6016, who deserves to be shouted out also. They have a very interesting, unique dynamic where he is like just he's a little mouse man. And he takes, like, he does his streaming on her shirt or sweater, and she's like this enormous giant wolf person. They've got redeems where, you know, the little mouse man gets put in 6016's cup, and then she drinks him or just steps on him. You know, there's lots of angles, lots of facets to consider when you're consuming their content at a rapid pace, which I frankly cannot get enough of. How many hats in the pile? About 50 billion. Half of them are half of them have free hat limit 1 on it. So, you know, clearly I didn't listen. We're gonna save. And then I'm going to go into my streamer cave. This is my Discord, by the way. If you're even remotely interested in learning about me and like my dog and my wife and projects, and I've also got self-help life advice shit in there too, come on by. We'd love to have you. We also do extremely rarely, but it does happen, Discord movie nights. Unless you're like not cool or whatever, then I guess you don't have to be part of the Discord. But like if you want to be cool or whatever, I suppose that you know what you have to do. Oh, let's get in here.